75 years since computers were invented, they've transformed scientific research because of their capacity for fast but slavish calculation. Jobs which formerly involved many months of tedious manual calculation, or were indeed unmanageable, can now be done in minutes or even seconds. London University has been an active user of computers for over 10 years and now has 3 fully utilised large computers in various institutions. The next expansion of the University Computer Service is the installation of an ICT 1905E machine at Queen Mary College. For a long time, the college has been using the computers sited elsewhere in the university. This machine, for instance, provides a direct link to the Atlas computer in Bloomsbury. Facilities have also been available for members of the college to prepare computer jobs before sending them by courier to the distant computers. This film is the story of the delivery of the computer, the day that years of planning changed to reality. Installation of the machine presented an unusual problem because the computer room is at the top of the new mathematics building. A removable window panel was provided so that the larger components could be taken by crane to the 5th floor balcony and from there direct to the computer area. The final preparations in the computer room were completed just in time, with the finishing touches put to the underfloor electrical wiring. And the last floor panel was replaced just before the computer was due to arrive. Behind the scenes, the power supply plant for the computer had been installed, and the air conditioning plant, which removes dust and controls temperature and humidity in the computer area, was ready and had been tested by the Ministry of Technology under simulated working conditions. The crane arrived in good time, the weather was fine, and so far everything had worked out as we intended. After these test runs, the driver was finally satisfied that the crane was correctly positioned and the jacks were tightened up. Still on time, the first lorry load arrived from the factory in Manchester. The smaller items came by van. Excitement mounted as the hook was dropped for the first lift. And away it goes. We had taken careful measurements, but it was a relief to see that the hole in the building was big enough. Then the first snag. The traffic warden put a ticket on the van windscreen and told the driver to go. No arguments would dissuade him. We telephoned the police, and they were soon on the spot to give us permission to carry on. After this incident, the lifting continued. It was interesting to reflect that the most valuable of these containers cost around £80,000. About 8 Rolls Royces, or a small Picasso. By this stage, much of the central computer was in position, and the engineers were checking that the various cabinets were in the right order and removing packing pieces. Magnetic tape units were positioned and uncovered. Still more crates were coming in. And by the end of the day, the line printer was in position. And the rest of the machine was taking shape. last unit, the graph plotter, emerged from its cocoon of packing and was placed on its stand. Meanwhile, in the room below the computer area, the electric typewriters, which will be sited in various departments and connected by telephone lines to the computer, were being unpacked. Yes, it seems all right. Within a few days, the computer was under test and the peripheral units were brought into action.